Hi guys!
Hi everybody!
Welcome to the Match Factory. My name's Bea.
And I'm Kaireen.
We're here in the store.
We're here in the store with this lovely, beautiful textile behind us.
Production has been... it hasn't been lean. I've been doing lots of knitting and lots of crocheting, but I don't have finished products to show off. So I brought in a project that I've been working on for ages.
Yeah.
This is my granny stripe blanket.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
I just love, even especially when it's hung like this.
Yeah, it really, you can
really see all the colors.
Instead of looking at each individual stitch. So this is, Annie's Attic is the lady who published this. It's the granny stripe blanket, and I am doing it out of sock yarn.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you had made one for me for my wedding, which I think we showed on the podcast.
I think we did.
Because it was absolutely stunning. I cried when I got it.
So after I finished that, I'm like, oh, this is a really nice blanket. I want one for me. But I had to go just stupid size. And I am making it a queen size blanket.
It's massive.
Yeah.
It's huge.
There was no way where I was like, okay, how are we going to show this off? We could be standing here doing this and trying to show you all the sections. Yeah. Instead, we hung it over our sock wall.
Yes.
And you get to see it like that.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
So I dig this out in between projects or when I, we need to break from the hard stuff, and I sit there and do double crochets in sock yarn.
It's so nice.
Yeah. And what's cool is I can go down this and show you the projects.
Yes.
I don't know if you can pick it out on camera. This red and white section is a little larger. You can see it. That's the O Canada colorway from Canada 150. This is the vintage Christmas color that Paula dyed for us from Orange Octopus for our 12 Days of Christmas boxes last year. On and on.
It just keeps going.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. And it's full of memories, I think is
absolutely.
The
some of it's just
gorgeous part.
Absolutely. There's leftovers and bits and people have, hey, you want this? Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So down here, this massive bag.
Which, it's massive.
Bigger than my head.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Full of yarn. Which is all going into it.
Yeah.
I think I weighed this last time I had it in.
Okay.
And there is enough yarn by weight to finish this blanket.
Okay. So you're not adding more to the bag.
Well, I am. I just threw some in this week. I don't know. Some of it's little tiny scraps.
Yeah. But you don't go all the way across either. You just go as far as you can go with it.
Yeah. If I'm using one of these little balls, I just do it until it's done. Mm-hmm. And then I have other full balls in here that I do 2 lines. I don't want light gray in a 4-inch chunk.
A whole huge piece, yeah.
And then all I do when I choose my colors is just try to pick something different.
Okay.
Not to lump all the purples together.
Yeah.
That is how much thought goes into it.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I really love it.
Thank you. It's fun. It's coming.
A great way to use up stash.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because you don't want to throw out those little memento pieces that you still have 20 grams left. And sometimes they're great for, heels and toes, but then you still have a little bit left and you want to continue to use that. So it's a great way to do that.
Yeah, to use it all up. So, I don't know if you can see on the camera. Along the side, Kaireen pointed out my little stitch markers.
Yeah.
They're 10 inches apart. The goal is to make it 90 inches. So every time I put in another 10-inch stitch marker, I stop and I sew in all the ends in that 10-inch portion.
Oh, I was going to ask you about ends because
there are 4 million gazillion ends. Right now you really can't see them, but because there's about 8 or 9, I'm almost up to another stitch marker.
Okay, worth of ends.
Yeah.
So, you weave them in as you go.
Yeah. One point, I skipped them. I was on a groove. I put in my stitch mark. I'm like, I don't care. I'm going to keep going. And I got almost up to the second one, and then it took me days to sew in all those ends. It wasn't worth it.
Right.
Yeah.
Just do them while you...
do them in little chunks, and it's less painful.
Yes. Yeah, because weaving in ends are really important, and it adds a lot of extra time after finishing a project. So.
Especially in a blanket. You want those things to be really buried. You don't want them... I'm thinking of this as an heirloom piece. This, I'm going to keep it forever, so I don't want those ends to start popping out.
Exactly. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yeah,
it's coming. It's a work in progress.
It's heavy. It's not even though it's sock yarn, it's a nice weighted blanket. It's really nice.
I think it'll be a perfect sort of spring, summer kind of weight blanket. That with a sheet, you've got something on you. I always like to have a little bit of something, but I don't need a big comforter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's lovely.
Which is why I went all crazy and made it massive.
Yeah. I know.
So
we make things bigger than we intend to sometimes.
So that's one of the things I've been working on.
Awesome.
What have you been doing?
I have a finished object. This is
this is so exciting.
It's taken a really long time, but I have gotten there. Do you want to hold up one side?
Absolutely.
So this is
Look
my
at the blanket.
finished baby blanket. And these are the hexagons that I've been working on. So
Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. It's even better on camera.
I really love this blanket. It has been definitely a labor of love. We had considerable discussions about how to join each of the hexagons together. So you can see that they are kind of joined with mattress stitch, but when we talked about it, there was a lady who had joined hers with I-cord, and
There's the back.
I did not have enough yarn
Yeah.
to join everything with I-cord. I'll show you what I have left because it's barely nothing. I have this ball, which is about 20 grams left. So it's really not enough to do anything with in a DK weight. So so we kind of had to discuss like, well, what's our other options? Single crochet join came up. And
You said you tried a little bit, and he was eating yarn like crazy.
It was
like, this isn't gonna work.
It wasn't gonna work, especially because each of these hexagons did have a tail attached to it. So I had some yarn to work with attached to each hexagon.
So when you were knitting along, you said one skein would make 2 hexes.
Yeah.
So did you just...
One skein would make 2 hexes and 1 half hex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you did have to cut it, but you just left long ends.
Yeah, I did. I left long ends so that I knew I was going to have to be doing some sort of join at the end.
So what's the name of this pattern again?
That is a great question. It's on my Ravelry. And we will link.
Yeah, we'll link our... you know what? That's been really good, is that we put our names for our Ravelry profiles.
Accounts.
So you can go and check out our projects. They're all listed there.
Please find us there. Add us as friends. We would love to be your friend on Ravelry.
Absolutely. I've had a few pop up since we've started doing that.
Yeah, and it's been lovely. So yeah, it was a vintage pattern, 1910 Australian newspaper pattern. It was originally written for a fingering weight, and I had this lovely 5 skeins of DK ancient art, so I thought, okay, it's the perfect opportunity to use that yarn up. And I charted the pattern and wrote out the pattern in modern knitting terms so that everybody can use it now.
That's amazing. What a gift to the community. Because, I mean, if anybody sees this on Ravelry and wants to make it, instead of having to go to the 1910 pattern and interpret the different language, it's like, here it is.
It's all done.
It's all done. It's charted. It's ready to go.
Yeah, and so I used the Ancient Arts DK in Sunflower. That was the colorway that is this beautiful.
So pretty.
Yellow. And it's here you can't quite maybe tell as much, but in person there's a lot of variegation between there's lots of tonal color changes.
Tonal things going on. It's a hand dye, right? So
Yeah.
it's got that life to it. It's got that character.
It's beautiful.
It is. It's just gorgeous.
And I'm so happy to have it done.
Yay! Yay! This has been epic.
It has. It really has.
It's an amazing project.
Yeah.
It's so squishy. I'm loving playing with it.
It's really squishy and soft, and I think it'll be definitely a piece for the ages. So
yeah, it's gorgeous.
Talk about 2 heirloom blankets.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Should be the name of the
the blanket podcast.
The blanket podcast.
I do have one more thing on the go. It kind of looks like a blanket. This is the Olneyville poncho.
Yeah, if you've been using the Providence, right?
Yes. Yeah. Providence is this beautiful slubby yarn with wool, silk, and alpaca from Barocco.
And it's a DK weight, right?
Yes. Yeah. But I'm working on a 6mm needle held double.
Yes.
And so the way this works is you change out strands of yarn in one color or the other. So there's sections that are 2 colors together or mixed colors, and it's got some intarsia things where you end a color and then join the next one. So I'm a little over half. It's coming. I guess I'm in the middle of a row. It won't really stretch out.
And the other thing is you haven't even blocked this yet.
No. I haven't done anything to it. Like this has just been, it's attached to the yarn down here. I've been knitting on it here in the store. Yeah, it's going to be a really nice project.
It's
when it's
lovely. And it's light.
Yeah.
It's nice.
But it's going to be cozy with that silk in it. So that's
Definitely.
what I'm working on.
Yeah. I don't have a project because I just finished this one. And I'm so excited.
Like, literally, there's scissors and ends on the table.
Yeah.
Like, she just finished it.
I just finished it. So I am excited to go home and explore my stash, which I haven't done in a really long time.
What about your fade?
I'll get there.
Get it out.
I should get it out. I should. Yeah.
How far are you on that project?
I'm nearly halfway done.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So I could do the whole other half of it and then join them together. It's an absolutely gorgeous project. And it's with ancient arts, and I love it. And you're right, I should really work on it.
Yeah.
So before starting another one. But sometimes you just
Maybe
want to
just need to make some socks. Something little. Do something cute.
yeah, or
Knock out a
like
couple
mittens
hats.
or something. I've been saying we're talking about how we have things that we don't always knit, and the thing that I turn to last to is mittens. Even though I love wearing mittens and I love having them and giving them, so maybe I'll cast on a pair of mitts and work on them. We'll
Build
see.
up that gift stash a little bit.
It took a big knocking over the last couple of weeks, so I need a few more things in there.
Awesome.
We do have some new yarns.
Oh gosh, I was ready to wrap up. You're right.
No.
We do have some new yarns.
Look at these. These are some beautiful new colors in vintage that we got. This one I am particularly in love with. It on camera looks very like light green, I would say.
Yeah.
It is like a gray with blue. It's absolutely
Sage
beautiful.
kind of
Sage color, yeah.
heathery. It's gorgeous. And you know what? When you hold it with the purple, it's got flecks of like almost a blue in there.
Yeah, the purple also is very flecky with lots of different amazing colors in it. So if you guys are interested in some vintage, because it's such a great workhorse yarn, pop into the store and take a look.
On the other side of the room, which means a whole new
Yeah.
weight, this is the Estelle Chunky. We got some, look at these beautiful beautiful colors. Awesome.
Beautiful.
It's so soft.
Yeah.
Yeah, so new yarn in the store. Got a small selection. Come try it out. We're going to put it through some torture tests.
Yes.
See how
Which
it
is
holds
always
up.
important. I like
Absolutely.
doing
We
that,
do it so you don't have to.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
One little thing. We were almost done. Okay, so this weekend is a huge big deal for Temiskaming Shores. You probably can't see this. It is Rock the Shores. There is a massive balance bill going on here in Uliskert.
Yeah. The teams from this will go to the Scotties and to the Briar, which is amazing for our community. We've got it live streaming right now.
Yeah, we have a
on
TV going, live stream. If you're afraid you're going to miss a game, it's okay. We got it going on.
Yeah.
And we're going to do a special, just a little mini workshop on Saturday. Drop in. This thing is so tiny, but you can do a bigger one.
Yeah.
Crochet a heart.
Yes.
Pay $5. We'll have all the supplies sitting on the table.
Nice.
I'll knock out a little heart. Love the shores.
Yeah.
You can put it on your coat.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah. And the goal being Valentine's is in a couple weeks.
Yes. Have a couple of little hearts for
Exactly.
to decorate with.
We just thought it would be something fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's lovely. I think that'll be a really fun workshop.
So rock the shores. Come and watch some curling. Make some hearts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you
Have a
for
great day.
tuning in.
Bye.
Bye.